to back on Common Love. Back to back. Cam. She say, what she gonna do for the brothers with black men? After sending Ricky Smiley, Steve Harvey, Down Low Hughley, Obama, Magic, she releases an agenda for black men. Oh man. Shout out to the brother Philip Scott. I seen him break it down. Y'all go subscribe to the Philip Scott Show in the Africa Diaspora. Great content by Brother Phil. Shout out to Texas. Shout out to my Detroit brother, Anton Daniels. He talked about it. And yeah. My first thing is, I mean, you could have released an agenda from the beginning. You know, this kind of Keith Sweatish. Where you just begging. I wanna. Little, you know, little known fact. I don't know if it's little known, but it's everybody don't know. Just Got Paid was originally Keith Sweat's song. Yeah, it was Keith Sweat's song, and they gave it to Johnny Kemp. But God rest his soul, he killed it. I think Keith Sweat wrote in. I know he wrote the song. He might have produced it. But it ain't Friday. So let's get to it, right? So I memorized. I was gonna do this from the desk, but I don't even want to be rushing. I just cook, make some tacos, and eat when I don't know when I get back or when I wash up. I don't know. So I ain't want to rush it. So I'm like, man, let's get it out the way, right? I can pretty much remember what's in there, right? So one of the things that's in there is that she wants to give black men who have, a real business idea, a $20,000 loan. Now, that's not the kicker part. It should just be a grant. But they didn't specify whether this loan was forgivable, or they didn't specify if this loan was forgivable, but it's a loan. Usually a loan, you got to pay it back. Now, side note too, they still arresting people for PPP fraud. So if you thought you got away with PPP fraud, they still arresting people for PPP fraud. They just got a couple. They gave them what? 20 years for stealing $3 million, right? And I don't know if they was black or white. I don't remember. But you know, they didn't do nothing to, I think, the Lakers organization for doing it. So these the same dummies that say they want to tax billionaires and the wealthy, which is how they want to tax them. It's impossible. It's impossible. And I've already talked about why it's impossible to really tax billionaires the way they move money and they get so many tax breaks, and the way they hide money and how they make their money. They don't punch in. They're not 1099, or they're not a regular, W-2 employee. So, they get their money off real estate, multi-family home properties, they hide assets, all types of shit. So that's why either party gonna continue to tax the working, paying citizens, is because it's reported money, reported right to the government. But nonetheless, to carry on, she want to give out a $20,000 loan. Now that ain't even the kicker. That's not even the kicker. It says in her agenda that she wants to give out a $20,000 loan to black men and others. And others. So this is not even a thing for specifically for black men. It says black men and others. Who are the others? Is it black women? Is it migrants? Is it diversity hires? So they call them DEA or DIA or DAE, whatever the fuck they call that. So who is the others? Is it pit bulls? Is it ferrets? Is it crackheads? Is it veterans? You know what I'm saying? Who are the others? And if I had to guess, the others is probably everybody else. So this is not nothing specifically for black men. You know, she specifically said others. So this ain't even nothing for you. So I think it's $1,020,000 loan. So what's that? $20 million? It's a loan. You gotta pay it back. You gotta pay it back. And the brother Philip Scott said if she really wanted to even the playing field, why don't they hold on? Why don't they, investigate some of these banks and these mortgage stock, these banks that's, appraising black homes for far less. You know what I'm saying? And go there and penalize them and make them, pay, make them do right and pay the people back that they did it wrong for. We done heard the stories about people houses being praised for far less when it's owned by a black family or a black man or black woman. We heard about those stories. So she can go in there, invest. Stop. God damn, man. Damn. This nigga pulling that way. I'm not going that way. But she can go in there and investigate black families. Investigate the banks, right? And see why they don't give black people business loans. Now I gotta pull them. And see why they don't give black people business loans. See why they, appraise our house for far lower. See why they don't let us buy houses in certain neighborhoods and penalize them for that. All she got to do is hire somebody to audit. They have the finances and the resources to do so. If she wanted to equal the playing field, she don't. And I don't want nothing just specifically done for black men, right? But that ain't even the kicker part about it. So it's a loan. It's a loan that not only is for black men, but for others. And we already know if we break down the numbers, it's gonna be more to other getting parts of that $20,000 loan more than us. Everybody else gonna get it but us. So the other is the thing about it. It's the other part. In the whole thing, it's a loan. So that's one of the things she trying to do. Now, also, she's talked about, slashing groceries and all that type of shit. That ain't like just for the brothers. That's for everybody. Talking about slashing grocery prices and all that type of stuff. That's for everybody. That's for everybody. Then I think she said something about something about insurance. I could be wrong on that. Something about insurance, but that was also pointed at it also said the others. It also said the others. I think she said something about some insurance or for black men. Everything she said, from the loan to groceries and the economy to, I think she said something about medical insurance. It all specified black men, but then it said the other. It said the other. Everything she pointed to said the other. So she told you exactly who she was in that interview, and she said, I'm not gonna specifically do nothing for black people. So you put an agenda out there, probably thinking, I ain't got to the best part. I'm saving the best part for last, right? If y'all read it, y'all know what I'm saving last. So she basically telling us that we can't read or we can't comprehend. We wasn't just gonna read it. We was just gonna read the headlines and say, well, Kamala giving us $20 million, $20,000 loans. And we wasn't gonna read it and see it says others as well too. Oh, I'm gonna lower grocery prices and I'm gonna do this, that, and the third. Okay. Cool. But it also say the others. That affects everybody. Think something about medical insurance, the others. And the one thing you hear people talking about, Trump want to undo Obamacare. Check this out about Obamacare, if y'all didn't know this, right? And this may not be a big thing if you don't believe in going to doctors, which I believe you should, but also you should do your part to heal yourself and get second opinions and stuff. And how you heal yourself is to work out. Make time for it. Make time to work out. Stop being lazy. That's the best medicine. But, hold on. But what's so crazy about Obamacare, for y'all who don't know about Obamacare, and double tap screen like the video, you damn near gotta be dead for them to admit you in the emergency room. With Obamacare, they do not want to admit you in the emergency room. Let me say allegedly. But I've known many cases of that. They do anything to not admit you allegedly into the emergency room on Obamacare. Now I remember I used to work at Amazon some years ago. I'll say one thing about Amazon, they got some amazing benefits. I was able to cut the line at the emergency room. I was able to get seen at emergency care. What's it called? Is it called emergency care? What's the one you go to real quick? I forget what it's called. You know what I'm talking. Urgent care. My bad. Immediately they had great benefits, but a lot of people who had Obamacare said, they had to wait. They had to wait. They had to wait to see. This Keisha in here doing her makeup. I didn't even look at her house, but she in there doing her whole face. My thing is, you ain't no bad bitch if you gotta wear makeup. If you gotta paint your face on for an hour. No, thank you. No, thank you. Those we get makeup on your shirts, makeup on your pillowcases. You gotta change your comforter. getting edge control all over your fucking shit. Crazy. Becky's like, what's edge control? But yeah, so that's one thing me and my mom figured out about Obamacare. So it does matter when you got actual employers or something like that. Your employer give your insurance and stuff. So like I tell all black men, no matter if you 18 going into the job force, 45, get health care. Get it through your job. That little $50 out your paycheck, that 200, whatever it is a month, you be like, yeah, I can save that. And you're going to spend that on chicken wings and a quick heart attack. Especially, a lot of y'all out here, playing the field with these women and all that type of stuff. You need that. Especially a lot of y'all going to clubs and y'all work dangerous jobs. You at the club, you get popped in the leg. You know what I'm saying? You don't want that hospital bill. Get you a HSA, get you a FSA too. Or get you one or the other. You can't get both. Get it. Even if you contributed $10 a pay period. Before they start regulating it, I had a homeboy who, bought a TV with his. And if you don't know what they are, they untaxed dollars. So they pre-tax dollars. So some companies match. Some companies will give you $1,000 for joining, $500 for joining. But let's say you just put $20 a pay period in there. And you get paid every week. That's $80 every month that you're getting in there. That it go, you can use it, pre-tax dollars. You can use it for medical expenses, medical bills, heating pads. You can buy. I done bought heating pads. Massage things that, you can buy a whole bunch of stuff. They got a whole HSA, FSA store where you can buy stuff that's approved. Even on Amazon, you can use your HSA or FSA account on Amazon. You can buy BioFreeze. You can buy a bunch of shit on there, bro. A bunch of stuff on there. Yeah, you can buy a bunch of shit on there. A bunch of shit on there. So yeah, the biggest difference is that, hold on. Nope, don't do it. The biggest difference is you just seen me say no. It's hard headed. I don't start fake choking. I don't want to hear that shit. But the biggest difference between the two is one of them, I forget how it go. One of them, they take their money out per pay period. So your first pay period come, like I said, $20 a pay period, it's $20 in there. Then the next, if you don't spend it, it's 40, and then so on, right? One of them don't roll over. Whichever one I got, it roll over. The other one don't. I think I got an FSA. Now the other one, they give your money up front. So if you contribute $20 a week, so you get $20 for each week of the year up front. So it's automatically in your account. So all that money's in your account. So, but the only downside about that is every now and again they ask you for proof of purchase. So if you get you can use it for your prescriptions, medical bills, little medical, like little apparatuses and medicine and all that. But the only downside to it is, like every now and again, they ask you for a receipt. You might pay a bill that kind of went to a creditor, and they ask you for the receipt. You got to say the receipt, show proof of purchase. They might ask you to go buy a prescription. You got to show proof of purchase. But y'all dudes, man, and as a woman, you should, it's imperative for you to have medical insurance. You having an open wound and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? They need to get checked up probably about 3-4 times a year, the way these hoes living and selling the box. But that's nonetheless. But yeah, get that health insurance plan. Don't just say I want to save a couple dollars. No, get it. Especially if you out here having sex. Especially if you out here you work a dangerous job, or you ain't invincible. You ride ATVs, four-wheelers, motorcycles, anything. Hey, mama crazy, you crazy, get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Anything can happen. So get it, get the whole nine. A lot of people say, oh no, they don't understand how the game works. Get it. Spend that couple extra dollars, man. You can do shit with that couple extra dollars anyway. Match that 401k. Put some money away on your own. But back to the thing, think about it. Like I said, there's upsides and downsides to everything. So, but yeah, like I said before, all her agendas is not specifically for black men. It also include others, and we don't know clarification. Is that black women? Is that immigrants? These are the same people. Me and Adonis was talking about this, and he said, well, the immigrant thing been going on forever. Not like this. Not like this. I tell him that. I experience it now. Stop. Not like this. I've seen it. It's a bunch of people that live over here who don't speak a lick of English, who are rude, who will steal your shit off your motherfucking porch. You know what I'm saying? They got reparations, and they ain't been in this country a long time. Beating up police officers in New York. So we can go on and on and on about them. They trying to get them a down payment on home loans. Don't forget that in California, they were trying to get them money to buy homes here because they trying to replace them as a Democrat. But the thing about them replacing, they trying to use the migrants to replace us so they could, as Democrat voters. But the problem with that is most of them immigrants, they are conservatives. They country, you go to the upper room for doing things that the Democrats believe in. Them Venezuelans and them Puerto Ricans and the Mexicans, Hector will send Maria a wig all the way to the top of the Astrodome in Houston, Texas. Is that thing still standing? They don't play that. They don't believe in liberal stuff. They don't believe in they son coming home, bringing home a son-in-law. They don't believe in that. They believe in conservative value. They don't believe in abortions. Come here, man. They don't believe in abortions. That's why Mexicans, our population is rising fast as hell. Black people population is decreasing. Come here. It's decreasing. And you know why? The Democrat agenda. Obama made it rainbow. So most of the migrants, they're gonna use the Democrats and probably vote Republican because that's what they believe in. And like I said on the other channel, Free Game 89, I said it on there or the Patreon. Like I said on there, I told y'all, most women, modern women, and I'm gonna get to the good part about Kamala in a minute. Most modern women are conservative. If they took a test, somebody saying it was an episode on Blackish with what's the mama that always play a mama? She got finessed by that trainer dude, Jennifer Lewis. What's her name? Always play. She played the mom. She played one of the mamas on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, one of the Will Mama's sisters. And she said she like a lot of sex too, which I still clap her old ass cheeks. I ain't gonna cap with you. But yeah, she on Blackish, she took a test and it said she was a Republican. And most people don't even understand that. Most of the women that say they want a man to take care of them and they conservative, they're Republicans. That's a Republican view. Liberal is women, being in the workforce, doing what a man can do, being sexually liberated, same-sex marriages, same-sex relationships, you know what I'm saying? Letting migrants in, letting petty crime slide. If you steal anything under $1,000 in LA, in California, they can't stop you from leaving the store. You can walk right out with it. That's why you're seeing all them snatch and grabs going down in Cali. That's what she want to implement. That's what she wants to implement. Is this some good liberal things? Absolutely. Like them, lessening blow on marijuana, which I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that part. That's the part we really gonna cook on. With them lessening the blow on marijuana. Most conservative old people think marijuana is crack, cocaine. That's what they think it is. I'm not an indulger of marijuana, that's just not what I do. It's cool. I mess with chicks that smoke. They cool, but for me personally, my whole thing about it is this: as a black man, it's too hard to find employment. It's too hard out here. So I just take. I don't have to worry about if something happen at work. I got to take a drug test, or whatever. Something happened on the street and I get hit and they say I was high and I can't get no sue them because I was high. Nah, I'm good on that. I'd rather not, I'd rather not. But that's just my opinion on it. But yeah, like how they lightening the load on marijuana. That's liberal. Most conservative think marijuana is like crack cocaine. And I have my opinions on it too because I seen people get addicted to marijuana. Y'all went from smoking marijuana to doing mollies to popping perks to doing lean. It is a gateway drug. Most people with an addictive mindset, it's a gateway drug. It really is. It's a gateway drug. But that's just my opinion on it. Weed smokers always say, I can quit, I can quit, I can quit, I can quit, I can quit. Yeah, okay. Motherfuckers can't quit. You got motherfuckers smoking Newport 100s, all types of shit. Like what does even possess you to smoke a cigarette? You got more women smoking weed and smoking Newports than men, which is wild. You got more women smoking Newports and weed than dudes now. And these women stay drunk. For all the shit they talk on the internet about how they don't need a nigga, they stay drunk. They stay drunk and depressed. But nonetheless, that's a liberal thing. Women into the workplace, that's a liberal thing. And just a little insert before I get to the Kamala thing. Women wanted to work because their great-grandmothers, their grandmothers, their mothers told them, F these men, go get your career, go chase your dream. You know what I'm saying? Go get your education, get your own stuff, so you can, you could do it on your own. That's what they was. Women told women that, and they told their sons to be sucker for love ass ninjas. Yeah. What you think they be telling these women? You think hoes are born? Absolutely not. Hoes are not born. Hoes are indoctrinated by other hoes. A lot of men be like, man, I tried to do the best with my daughter that I could. I tried to show her how to be a lady. I tried to do the best with my son I could, and he turned out like Magic Johnson's son. The woman in the modern society, the woman is the most power. It had more power than the dude. They have more power than us. That's a liberal thing. They have more power. So the imprint that they leave on your daughter and your son, it's nothing that you can do. So it don't even matter no more. And shout out to the brother Dr. BOA. It don't even matter no more that a daughter had a father, or a son had a father. Unless they was equally hands-on, or the husband or the father was more hands-on, it don't even matter no more. It don't even matter. The woman stronghold is so crazy. They turn their sons into simps, and they turn their daughters into hoes. They don't want to tell their daughters, go spread your real oats, or go sleep around and be hoes. They the ones that tell them that. And they setting them up for failure. The ghetto aunties, the drunk aunties. Oh, you too young to be settling down. Every good man, solid man she bring home, they shit on them. But then turn around and try to sleep with them on her. She listening to the bull dagger aunties and shit. The aunties that never kept a dude, never been married. None of that. None of it. That's who turns your daughter out as a black man or as a white man, wherever you are. It's nothing that you could have done. You had to pay the bills. You had to work. You tried to save your son. Especially if you ain't in a household. You couldn't save him. She told your son to bring flowers and hold a woman's hand and treat a woman like a woman. He doing all that shit, and he ain't getting nothing. As soon as he drop her off, Tyrone come and clap in the cheeks. That's just something that he gonna have to learn. You can tell him till you blue in his face, but if your mother told you, treat women this way, treat them that way, and you treating them that way, that's what you're gonna do until some dudes never learn. They just be simps for life. You just be simps for life. So some dudes never learn. Only reason I really learn, I'm a very observant person, but the only reason I really learn is because I had a car in high school. I say that all the time. And I talk to women all the time. They tell you they ain't shit. They tell you, like on a not an internet level, on a personal level. When you chop it up about the game with a chick, they tell you that these hoes ain't shit, and they tell you that they used to be side chicks and shit. I'm telling you, dog. One thing a woman to tell you the truth, how you know a bitch telling you the truth for real? Sit down, get her comfortable. Y'all have a conversation. Y'all just start chopping it up. It's an organic conversation. It's flowing. She gonna tell you everything you need to know. You ain't even gotta ask a question. They telling their daughters to be hoes, man. And then when they lose control, they want to get the daddy, and it's too late. It's too late. Blame your great grandmother, your grandmother, your mother. They did this shit. They did this. They told these women that being with Paw, being with Dan, or being with Jim, or DeAndre, or Bob, or Miller, whatever their name is, or Brad, it was bad. They told them it was bad. That go get their career. And before I get to Kamala, the last part, remember on the new Fresh Prince Bel-Air? I only watched part of the season 1, but remember, I gotta watch it. I think the new season already came out, but remember, she was telling, the mom was telling, I think, her friend that she gave up her career so Philip can be a lawyer. That she gave that up. Women always was that back in the day was saying that I gave up my dreams so I can be with him. But now they giving up their dreams and having kids. Now they giving up their dreams and having kids. And they blame their kids too. It's always Jermaine's fault. But yeah, so basically the last part is like I want to talk on was Kamala Harris. She was basically saying that hold on. She was basically saying that, she wanted to legalize weed on the federal level as part of the black agenda. She do know all black men don't smoke weed. It's probably more Keishas that smoke weed than black men. It might be even more white people that by percentage that smoke more weed than black dudes. It might be. So all black men basically do is smoke weed. and basically said, yeah, we're going to give out 20,000, a million, 20,000 entrepreneurship jobs because we know black men don't go to work. Y'all don't see the backhanded compliments? You see the backhanded compliments? All we do is smoke weed and we don't go to work. We just want to be entrepreneurs and sell boosted dresses like Jody off Baby Boy. That's what she's saying. Double tap screen and like the video. That's what she's saying. That's what she's saying. All we do is smoke weed all day and try to be entrepreneurs. Y'all don't see the backhanded compliment? Y'all don't see the backhanded compliment? It's crazy. It is crazy. The disrespect is crazy, bro. That's all we do. Smoke weed and don't punch the clock. Oh man. That's what she said. You take that 20,000 and y'all niggas go buy some rims in an old school Malibu or a box Chevy. Oh, you going to jail. Did you read the fine line? If you misuse this entrepreneur ship fund, you get 20 years in jail minimum. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I bought this box Chevy or this two-door old school Malibu. I bought this because to do Uber, start my own Uber business. People want to ride in the old school. I got the 305 in here. Y'all better read between. I told y'all, get a stream. They still coming for people that did the PPP loans. They forgave all the wealthy people. The dummies forgave all the wealthy people. All the common folks that took that money, that misused them funds, you going to jail. Y'all going to jail. Y'all going to jail. And I plan on doing a video. I'll probably gonna put this on Patreon about Tennessee State they took reparations from the state of Tennessee and how that turned out too. Oh man, I gotta talk about that. I might put it on the regular channel, I don't know. I gotta talk about that. Okay, everybody talking about reparations. Anytime you take something from an Indian giver, you know what I'm saying? It's a price to be paid, my baby. But yeah, we want to legalize weed on the federal. How does that affect me? That don't affect me. I don't smoke weed. No. As a black man, a productive black working man in America, if something happened at work or somebody run over my foot or a desk cracked me in my head, what's the first thing they gonna tell me? Go to Concentra, go get a drug test, so we ain't gotta pay your medical benefits. So we ain't gotta pay your short-term disability or long-term disability. Last hired, first fired. So I don't really have a margin for error. We don't have a margin for error. So I can't afford to smoke weed and then, something happened at work that wasn't even my fault. And the first thing they tell you is go take a test. Especially if you don't have a union. If you have a strong union, yeah, you can get away with that. But I can't afford to have that stress. Worry about taking that drink, keeping the drink in the car and all that. To me, it ain't worth it. When you smoke weed and you come off your high, the problem is still there. It's still there. Then they was talking about how, they no longer was doing. No. He's so hard-headed, bro. They was talking about how they were no longer doing pre-employment drug testing. You know, I think maybe in Michigan, but it was only for federal workers. It was it was only for federal workers, so government workers. So you still got to take a pre-employment drug test. You still got to take a drug test if something fall on you. It ain't like you doing cocaine or something like that. Cocaine be out your system like that. Marijuana, it sits in your system. It sits in your system. So, like I said before, you legalizing, weed, but you was the same person that was locking dudes up for marijuana. You was the same person that was locking dudes up for marijuana. So I don't understand why the change. Because you think that's what black men want. We all smoke weed. Contrary to your belief, I do not. I do not. I do not. They will start doing hair tests. Yup. And hair tests go back, 90 days. Hair tests go back. I had to do a hair test to get in the gym. And no, they don't take your hair from your head neither. You get that shampoo, they take it from your back, your leg. And only way you get an exception if you got alopecia. So it don't even matter no more. It don't even matter no more. They're gonna make it hard regardless. So, as a black man, you can't afford to have no vices. You gotta be perfect just to get your foot in the door. Just to get an opportunity to get your foot in the door. So it's nasty work out here. And to me, this was a slap in the face. And the biggest slap in the face was her basically kind of saying we not employed. We lazy. So we try to be entrepreneurs. Oh, all we do is smoke weed. And then this wasn't specifically for us. This was for everybody. Others. And I ain't gonna lie. Miles, come on. No, come on. Miles. Hard-headed. I wasn't even gonna vote. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna sit this one out. I'm voting now. Like, what Barack Obama said, what he said, always one thing, Magic Johnson, Down Low Hughley, Ricky Smiley, Steve Harvey, I don't really, but when Barack Obama came out there and tried to condemn us, I ain't gonna lie, that made me vote. That made me vote. Because one thing, I know what the economy was like with the Trumpster. I know what the economy was like, and he did something. He did more for black people than Obama. I don't care nothing about that racist shit. I don't care about it. Bigotry, racism, don't care. I don't care. You want to know why I don't care? It's because the Democrats been doing it. They did a number on us. They did a number on us, bro. They the reason we having gender wars and, they the reason why black population is down. They destroying us. But one thing about the migrants ain't gonna allow that to happen. They have real, true culture and family traditions. Stop. Don't do it. Bad. Thank you. We don't. So I wasn't gonna vote. I swear I wasn't. I wasn't gonna be a part of this. I was gonna let the dice roll. But her sitting there with this was just the cherry on top. This was the cherry on top. The migrants thing, Brother Philip Scott been covering it. Anton Dane's been covering it for a few years. But when she had Obama come out there to condemn us, I'm good, bro. It's already sketchy having a woman run the country. That's sketchy. We see black women running the households, and she's quote unquote a black woman. We see black women running the black community right now. Look at it. It's done. A lot of dudes are virgins. The self-deletion rate is high. Half of them got the herp. Look up the numbers. Half of them got the herp. The gift that keep on giving. Come here, Miles. Yeah. So they didn't sexually liberate them. They didn't, gave them the power. And, most of them saying they voting for Kamala because she a black woman, knowing she ain't black. And like I said before, But it don't matter which way you go. They gonna get humbled regardless. It don't matter. It don't matter. Kamala, Trump, it don't fucking matter. These hoes gonna fall in line. They about to be broke. So y'all niggas save y'all money. Save y'all money. Cause these motherfuckers about to be broke. I promise you that. Especially if Kamala get in, niggas gonna be broke. I'll tell you that right now. These hoes gonna be begging to move in, begging to suck your dick. They gonna pay you to suck your dick with their last food stamp card. They gonna be broke. Having convicted felon. I don't give a fuck about a convicted felon. I don't care nothing about that. I don't care nothing about that. I don't care nothing about that. I swear to God I don't. That whole story about him taking her punani was trash. Was a Me Too scam. So I don't care nothing about that. I don't care nothing about that lying ass shit. I know a bunch of convicted felons, unfortunately. And a lot of them dudes, besides when I worked at GM, a lot of them dudes were more solid than these niggas. They ain't got caught. So I don't care nothing about that little bullshit convicted felon. She threw more ninjas in jail. Man, bruh, Kamala should be convicted of 1,000 felonies over again. Illegally throwing dudes in jail, black men in jail. You know, what else she done did? Stole Nina Simone some estate and gave it to the other. Come on. Lying about her ethnic background. Come on, man. You know, the vice president to a Klansman, allegedly. And I'm talking about the Peter Pan clan, if you catch my drift. You tell me that. Masquerading like she for the people. Let her get in. You know what? You're right. I want her to get in. I want her to get in so y'all can see one more time. Hopefully this will be y'all last. It might be your last lesson in life. Hopefully y'all can see one more time what I'm saying. There's no more higher level of racism than your own people doing it to you. Listen to me. At least stop. Get from up under there. Come on. There ain't no more racism than your own people doing it to you, bro. That's why I ain't got no love for Puff. He did it to his own people. Had he had, butt broken the others and not the brothers and the sisters, I'd have been cool with it. But when a person look like you and they destroying people that look like them, look like people in the black community, how is that not the highest form of racism? At least when you dealing with the other, at least you know that it's a high chance there's a chance they can stab you in your back. When you think your brother working with you, you know what I'm saying, he your mans, or your sister working with you and they your people, and then next thing you know, it's a bullet in your ass. You like, damn, we supposed to be brothers. Nope. So come on, what's worse? What was worse? Calvin Candy or Steven from Django? Who was worse on life? The dude that was running a little plantation, what was it, camp? I forget what it was. Or the brother that was threatening to put a bullet in their ass. When the brother could have just put a bullet in the plantation owner and they all could have been free. What's worse? It's always somebody who pimping their own community. Always. You got the power to change everything. But you do what the other do to your own people. So it don't even matter. But at least I know what the economy gonna be like with Trump. At least I know. At least I done seen it before. Groceries was cool. Groceries was straight. Ninjas had money. Y'all gotta remember, didn't the Democrats do the lockdown? My memory serves me correctly. The Democrats the one that locked down the country. I could be wrong on that. I think they locked down the country. They was forcing people to get the right, left, jab and roll. They was the one that was doing that. Y'all forget all that little slick stuff they did. Joe Biden the one that said, you ain't black if you don't vote. You ain't black if you don't vote for me. What'd he say? He said that. I ain't say that. Hold on. I gotta stop at the car. Come here, player. I don't know where my shit went. Hold on. We gotta find my shit. Stop. Don't you hide. Find it, but yeah, I'll get y'all comments as soon as I get up in this motherfucker. Pow. Come on. This dude done been walking and pissing and shitting for hours. He still ain't done. I'm about to get a treadmill. So, like I said, ain't no worse than your own people and she supposed to be black. Pimp you out. I here. Um, her being the woman and seeing what happened to my community when women start running my community, no way, Jose. And you want to know what? Another thing too about that that black women ain't thinking about. Black women be the main women complaining about black female leadership in the workplace. They be the main ones saying black female managers are the worst managers, the worst supervisors. Tell me I'm lying. They just was complaining about that on Instagram not too long ago. Excuse me. I'm not making a lie up. They was the ones that was complaining about that on Instagram. Not I. Not I. They the ones that complain about black female leadership in the workplace. I ain't making no lie up. Tell me I'm lying. I swear to God, I hope I ain't drop my shit outside. I don't see it. I ain't lying. They the ones that was talking about how black female leadership is supervisors and team leaders is trash. CJ, look here. I had some black female supervisors. You know what? It was what it was. You know, they had their days. You know, they erratic and maybe they ain't getting no D. They ain't getting the Mighty Ducks D and they be tripping. You know, y'all can have that. Y'all can have that shit. They be out here tripping. You know, but I was cool. You know, I was cool with a lot of them. Like I ain't have no major issue with them. But just female in general, shit. Yeah, I seen Big Meech Free. I was gonna talk about that. I wish Mods do their job, but I'll do it. It'd be so funny. These Brads and these Keishas come up in here. You know, they always going to be in somewhere. You know, they always somewhere they don't belong. I don't know why. If this message ain't for you, how old are I'm old enough. I'm over 30. You know. He said crackheads are the hardest hustlers. They never stop grinding it for the bag and they fix their meaning of hustle. Respect my crackhead. What that got to do with anything, bro? I don't get that. Some truth to it though. She said $20 million loan was respondable. Oh, that means you don't pay it back. Okay, that's cool. You don't have to pay it back. Why not just call it a grant? All right, Jeffrey, why not call it a grant? Okay, and then what's your rebuttal for her saying it just wasn't for black men, it was for the others? And we already know the black man ain't gonna get the majority of the pie regardless. There you go. You mean going on, bro? I've been watching for a while. Come off the side. Appreciate Bishop Boxing Opinion. Salute, bro. Yo, show the scenery. I could have. Ain't really shit to see out there right now. Make sure you pick up the dog. I did. That's why I kept stopping. I pick up my dog shit. Conquer Squirrel, you bugging. I mean, it is what it. Do what you want to do. But, you know, go ahead and vote for Kamala and bring that ass back here. In about 2 or 3 years, bring that ass back here. Don't change your name. Bring that ass back here. But I will say in the Kamala, poly relationships gonna jump. Niggas gonna have to be hoes and side bitches, and main chicks gonna have to be staying together. Trump ain't got nothing for black people either, but nobody like that. I'm independent. That's cool. You can say he ain't got nothing for black people, and that's fine. But we do know the economy was better under him. We do know he pardoned some brothers. Kwame Kilpatrick being one of them. Brothers on drug conviction. He pardoned Jack Johnson. What did Obama do for ninjas? And I am reading the comments. Damn, what you hit a lick on W. I don't know what you saying, bro. He said because they don't pay him back most of the time, or that man. So I guess you think Trump is gone. That are you? I mean, do what you want to do. Put a woman in power like Kamala. Go ahead. Do what you do. Do what you do. I don't care what you do. But bring that ass back here in 3 and 4 years. Bring your ass right back here. Somebody that was the system that locked people up and a prosecutor and locked up innocent people. He said, well, whoever get in gotta pay it back. He said he don't. I don't know the Pacific. It's going gotta pass Congress first. Well, they ain't passing shit for a nigga. And Title 42 should be put in place. Non-Americans need to get out. And most people feel that same way. Kamala trying to make slavery real. Man, I mean, most of these people willingly go back. She fake. At least Trump real. At least he real. He put it on the floor. He said blacks spend $3.5 billion a year. Want to miss you and unnecessary things. They spend a bunch of money on nothing. He said, "This guy here don't know exactly who you talking about. You should listen from the beginning. Then does that mean because my wife's black and my sons make that's get him 10,000? I don't know what you meant. Fake Kamala, politics, man. You bugging. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. Once you again, you gonna listen. She not what you saying. Man, you believe her. I don't care what you believe. But let's say this: what states do better economically, blue or red states? That's all I want to know. What states do better? You know, what states do better, Jeffrey? Red or blue states? I'll wait. I'll wait. Come on, I'm not perfect at all, but I'm not gonna sit here and believe anything. Trump, man, I know what happened when Trump was in office last time. All that shit that happened at the Capitol building, don't really care. I don't care at this point. If we gonna have a race war, let's get it out the way. Let's get it out the way. It's inevitable at that point. Don't forget what she said. Yep, I just spoke on that. Saudi, everything we were talking about already exists. Dudes get 2,500 first time home buyer. You get 6,000 per kid. He said, "Black man, what was he watching?" She did not say nothing about slash and grow. As I said, I don't know. I said I don't. I think I read that. I said I didn't know. Medicaid will always exist, but brothers don't get Medicaid. It's rare. You gotta be homeless. You act like you can just go get Medicaid. You can't just go get Medicaid. I would love to see the percentages of black men that get Medicaid. Pull it up, somebody. Pull it up. Show me the percentages of how many black men get Medicaid. I know the percentages on how many single black dudes get EBT and WIC and all that, whatever that shit is. Cash assistance is very low. It's very low. So y'all talking about Medicaid like black dudes or men get Medicaid in general? No, they don't. No, they don't. That's car. That's cap. I don't know. People don't work out, especially men. How? Yeah, niggas is lazy. It's crazy to think the government control anything is good to go talk to veterans and ask them how their health insurance is. It's trash. Look at it. Look at the VA. Look at people on the corner. Most of them was veterans. But they still got what they need, at least though. Alex, what's going on? These dudes is weird, bro. Robots are coming for the job. Yeah, they said that Kobe told me that the new arena that the Clippers play in ain't no employees in it. It's all contactless. No employees work in it. Obamacare eliminates competitive rates and coverages. It makes universal BS insurance. Where do you live? Michigan. What's a good bone crowd? I don't know what you're talking about, bro. You talking about the dog? Both parties. Yeah, both parties has an agenda. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. I agree with that. He said, and people can say, "Oh, it's racism," and this. Obama did a bunch of harm to the community. All that shit happened to George Floyd and all that shit. He passed a lot of blue laws. He passed every law except for a brother. At least Trump tried to do some shit for niggas. Didn't he give HBCUs a couple dollars? I'm just saying. Obama didn't do nothing. Kamala said she not doing nothing for black people. I ain't say it. She said it. So I ain't say it. That's a good problem. Show your ID and proof of purchase.
Yep, and you could say, for a tax break at the end, you could say a receipts up for one of them. Elon Musk is doing supporting Trump. He said, "Who are the people that are going to approve these so-called loans and what they look like?" And the loans are not just for black people, Tom. It says black people, black men, and others. They already got drivers list. They got driver list trucks they testing out. They trying to eliminate the truck driver, and the truck drivers is one of the number one and I'm just going off my mind, just knowing they one of the number one second chance jobs for felons. I know a bunch of violent felons that drive trucks or had a felony. Yeah, real talk. Believe me, real talk, real talk. A bunch of them. So you eliminating the truck driver job. That's a lot of people's second chance job. Why does she think every black man use or have ties to marijuana? You mean marijuana? You know what that is? It's like she trying to give up them business loans. She saying we lazy and don't want to work. You know, man, be quiet. The coffee got blocked, so we can get up out of here. He said we have always be careful with statistics. Man, I ain't trying to hear that shit. I ain't not trying to hear that shit. Look up the CDC. That shit don't them shits as accurate as possible. I know exactly what you're talking about. What I said, 50% of them got the gift that you can't get rid of. Get up out of here. He said, "No, I just can't afford more kids, so I leave them." Can't nobody afford to have kids no more, especially in a broken home. And if she wanted, I'm gonna say this at the end, so y'all can wait. Then he said, "So Kamala thinks every black man use some form of marijuana." Jennifer Lewis, that's her name. Yeah, she got finessed too. She got finessed by her first husband. It was on some type of show. Yeah, I clap Jennifer cheeks. Hispanic men take care of their family. They all about her family. That's true. They come from a culture. But Hector send motherfucker Maria and beat the shit out of. Let me not say that. He send Maria to the upper room quick. Hector put hands, foot, and toes on them. See, I mean, I ain't lying. She's animated your mama on what's the hub got to do with it. Well, everyone uses marijuana regardless of skin. Exactly. She also was a bad one instead of yeah. Imagine Obama running with a Kaylee instead of Michelle on his arm. Would y'all vote for them? Would y'all be voting if Barack vote had a white woman on his arm? That's what I want to know. See, a lot of black dudes, are conditioned by black women to be okay with black women interracially dating, but not black dudes. We interracially date, we get shamed for it. Hemp is better and cheaper than lumber. My man got a block. I blocked all these dudes. My son did it, and he had to stop when he brought him down living on the streets. And he said, "Oh, you marijuana?" She said, my son did it, changed his whole life for worse. He had stopped when he brought him down from living. You talking about marijuana? Cassandra, salute. Salute. These women now got more tattoos. The men, they got more tattoos. They smoke more Newports. They smoke more weed. They drunk more than niggas and shit now. Um, they bigger than niggas now. Women talking about they 250 and it's all about how the weight is proportion. You being 250 is a problem as a woman. And 5'5", they bigger than dude. They voice deeper than dudes. They becoming the new men. Dudes becoming softer. Women are intelligent but horrible at drawing conclusions. I wouldn't even say they intelligent, bro. I wouldn't even say they intelligent. They are intelligent at what they do. I can't even say they're intelligent, to be honest. I mean, it depends what's the definition of intelligent you mean. Book smart? I wouldn't even say they book smart. I wouldn't even say that. They just got more time to really observe. That's it. As a man, you don't have time to be sitting up here thinking about every scenario. I mean, you got too many things. A woman can't outsmart me. And if she do, it ain't gonna happen twice. They not smart. I keep telling y'all that. Y'all make them smarter than what they think they is. They are great observers. I'll give them that. They observe. They ain't. I be talking to women. They ain't like bitches with masters and PhD. Like I be laughing at them, man. They ain't smart. The average hood rat might be smarter than the average educated woman. I'll say that. The average hood rat, hood bitch, she more smarter than a book smart woman. I guarantee you that. If they were so smart, then why they keep picking the wrong baby daddy? Both genders being completely full time, asshole being. I don't know what you're saying. You can figure it out or take accountability. Exactly. How could you take advice from a woman who can't keep a man and got multiple kids by a man? Yep. And Kamala, how can you vote for Kamala and she ain't a mother? I don't trust no woman who don't want to be no mother. How could she be a wife if she don't want to be a mother? I'm not saying that if she physically can't be a mother, then that's a pass. But a woman who don't want to be a mother, that's the biggest red flag. Tom said you out for a woman and she act like she making you a sandwich, just slavery. Yeah, you go out your way for him. Well, it's at first date. My son asks his girl, "Tell me if you want kids and how you see you raising them." It makes them tell you how they think. Yeah, it's great. And a lot of them be like, "Oh, I don't really see you having kids." Not being a mother, Lorraine. Not wanting to be a mother. That she can't. She can't be a wife. She can't be a good wife. She can't be a good wife, bro. She can't be a good wife. Because part of you marrying a woman, you want that nurturing side of her. You want that nurturing side. That nurturing side is what really, when they do ask you what you bring to the table, your nurturing, your healing, your femininity. Those some things you should stay. Dudes love the female energy and the female touch. It was Alexander Jermaine Jackson. Miss Giggles might as well do free Popeyes too. Yep, Popeye vouchers. She might as well, Jarrell, give out Popeye vouchers, bro. She might as well give us Popeye vouchers. I don't even go to Popeyes. They chicken do be banging though. This angle, there he is. He said she thinks we're gonna start record labels. Yep. He said voters vote. I think vote Trump, so he will do nothing for us. I mean, he did something for us last time. I'll be a raid dead. What? Come on. What has the Democrats done for you? I hate that question. He gave money to HBCUs. He released motherfuckers like Kwame Kilpatrick on drug convictions too. He pardoned Jack Johnson. What you mean? What you mean? It was all good when Kanye and Jim Brown was, rest in peace to him, was standing next to him. At least he did something. He did something. Well, he didn't do it. I don't care. Obama didn't do a goddamn thing for black people. If I really want to say what I'm gonna say, but I'm not gonna say it. Vote 2020 will be nothing for you. It was nothing with under the Democrats, bro. What are you talking about? Nothing for black people. Name me what Joe Biden did for the brothers and Barack did for the brothers and sisters. I'll wait. Steve, salute. I'll wait. What they do for the brothers? I just want to know what they do. But create more liberal laws that divide our community. What did they do for the brothers? Man, I didn't know I had this many comments. It's ridiculous. Shout out to Diddy. He said Trump 2024. So, I got so many comments. This shit is ridiculous, bro. I'm gonna just pick a spot and keep going. Mr. Sharp, salute. All y'all say, oh, he gonna put us back in slavery. Okay, shit, y'all niggas better fight. Democrats been putting y'all in the chokehold forever. That's crazy. You a fool. Anyway, letter P. Kamala started to jump off, brother. You can't outsmart fast food advertisement. Black women are the highest statistical graduates of college. How do you feel about your mom and then? That don't mean nothing. You graduated from college, bro. Logical thought. College ain't nothing but a big cheat fest. They not smart. I'm telling you. Believe what you want to believe, bro. Believe what you want to believe. Because you go to college don't mean you smart. It don't mean you smart. It don't mean you smart at all. Some people that go to college, they are smart, but it don't mean they smart. Just because you educate, if they so educated and they so smart, then why they ain't got their shit together? Why they and so much debt? Why they keep having a mother? Why they keep having kids by the wrong nigga? Why they keep financing cars they can't afford? Why they still out here selling booty to get by if you so educated? Answer my question. Vote for it. I'm not mad at you. Vote for it. I don't care who you vote for. I honestly don't. Vote for it. And then 3 or 4 years, we can have this conversation again. I want to know where y'all at in 3 or 4 years. A lot of y'all women voting for her. A lot of y'all gonna be begging these niggas for a place to stay. I'm telling you. You got already women saying they want to be sister wives. You got women already open to polygamy. You got women already talking about they want to take the 50-50 deal with dudes. They already getting their mind together. Oh, wait. If Kamala get in there and the economy go left, oh, man. Y'all gonna see these women gonna be eating out your hand. These same women with degrees and a whole bunch of debt, staying in a home that they bought that they can't afford. The price, man, they gonna be begging dudes. How many women be begging me to move in with them? Like, absolutely not. Let's split bit. No, thank you. I only rest Republican. My family agreed more than with their policies and more logical thing. I'm trying to get my family to see my parents what voting Democrats done for us. They too gone, bro. Darius, they too gone, bro. They too gone. They the same people that's going to church and sharing a religion with the Klan. You can't say old people. Look at Ricky Smiley and Down Low Hughley. You can't say these niggas, man. They gone. Roland Martin, they gone. Old ninjas, about 50, around that 50-year mark, they the reason we in the position we in today. Then get a degree. A degree is nothing. I know brothers making more. I'm making more than people with a degree. Like literally, I'm making more than people with a degree. That's the crazy shit about it. I'm making more than people with a degree. You know what I'm saying? Like a degree is nothing. I could have had a degree. It's nothing. When I know brothers that electricians, plumbers, truck drivers, clearing people with a degree. A degree is nothing, especially if it's not a good degree. You got people that's engineers that's working at Direct TV and shit. Like your degree to a man don't mean nothing. Let me say that again, because I know you're a woman, logical thoughts. Your degree to a man means nothing. It means absolutely nothing but you bringing debt to the table. A degree from a man, for a man means nothing. What is that degree gonna do for me but put me in debt? It's nothing. Most of y'all slept y'all way to y'all degree. Most of y'all cheated y'all way to the degree. So don't get me, oh, I got a degree. It doesn't matter. It doesn't make me want to sleep with you anymore. It doesn't even make me want to build a family with you anymore. Most women that go to college, they got more miles than the woman that didn't go to college. That's the crazy thing about it. Women was getting ramrodded in college. Leticia, salute. They was getting ramrodded. They was getting ramrodded. So this whole degree, like, we don't care about your degree. It doesn't do nothing for me. Most women that open their mouth with degree, like I talk to degrees, like even fucking, Officer Doofy can get a degree if you can get a degree. And I'm just thinking about the women I really met with degrees that were highly intelligent. Like all the way around, man. I run circles intellectually around those people, bro. They are not the highest to graduate. They're the highest enrolled. I don't care if they was. They graduate as single mothers. They graduate without a dude. While Kaylee, Becky got a dude. They graduate with a husband. On average, people make with degrees make more money. You talking about average working people? Majority of the country supporting Trump. Degrees teach you nothing about nothing that really matters, young elder. Salute, bro. Did I hide you? I ain't mean to do that. Hold on. I ain't mean to do that, brother. Don't get mad. Hold on, brother. I ain't mean to do that. I meant to add you as a moderator. There you go. You back. You back like cook crack. How you feel about your? I don't care nothing. What my mother got to do with this? I don't care. Like you can say whatever you want to say about my mama. You got it. That'd be crazy. Oh, how'd your mother? Man, I don't know. What they got to do with me? What they got to do with me? What I just said. This be crazy. Oh, how'd your mother feel like? Hey, what they got to do with me? Said what I said. I could tell you getting old. Man, pussy is the easiest thing to get around here, bro. That don't move me. That don't move me, bro. I can have a chick over here like that. I can go to a chick house right now. Who really cares? It's nothing. If you slept your way to a degree, isn't that class or me too? They always sleep that way to a degree. That ain't nothing new. And in college ain't nothing but a big cheat fest regardless. Everybody cheat. I used to get paid to do people's paper and homework, bro. That's how I made it through. That's how I made it through college. Seen kid to college that came back. Yeah, I don't know too much about college today, about going off to college today. You know what I'm saying? But you have to have a specific field, not a strong word. Yep, I agree. I think in the hard degrees, you got to have a good work ethic. Whatever those are. But most of the women degrees in psychology, social work, man, a whole bunch of fucking nothing. She doesn't have the black vote. Obama shit is over. Peace to the guy. Shout out to 704 Joe. Dubs, what's going on? Who hurt you? They all be killing me with that. Who hurt you? That shit don't work on me. I don't give a nothing about none of that. Most people don't want to do it, but I want to become a garbage worker and eventually a garbage truck driver. Also focusing on learning different ways to create more money, investing privately. Yeah, they make some solid money too, bro. Do it. Get your own company. And it sounds like the line's about to get Hassan Reddick. I'll upload that video tomorrow, though. If I wanted to, I was watching you. Man, dude, y'all is weird. He said stock passports, but don't worry about that. Keep winning. That's crazy. Women be getting mad because of your opinion. I don't get mad at y'all preferences. You got it. But show me where your degree, your husband prioritized your degree. Never. You probably got a sister husband. He said you went to college, but tell other people not. Yeah, I went to college. That's why I tell you not to go, especially to a HBCU. That's why I tell you not to go. Shit. That's why I tell y'all niggas not to go. It's a waste of time. Especially if you don't know what you want to do. It's a waste of time. It's not our find our parents push us back to Harvard stuff. That is true. A lot of parents, they still push that old way of thinking is done. A degree can be hard, but still worthless and try. Yeah, that's true. It's a lot of money. Start off in debt. That's a little hypothetical. If you got a degree and then tell other people not to. I ain't got a degree. I didn't get a degree. I got kicked out. So it's not hypocritical. Hypocritical, excuse me. So no, that's not hypocritical. If I tell you not to get a degree and it put me in, I'm just saying hypothetically, it put me in debt. And I was like, hey, don't do that shit. Go do this, that, and the third. That's not being a hypocrite. That's what's wrong with y'all young dumb motherfuckers now. A person to be like, yo, stop selling drugs in the street. Well, you sell drugs in the street. It's good enough for you. I'm telling your dumb ass to stop so you won't end up like me. But it's hypocritical. No, I'm trying to save you. That's why I stopped talking to young people, bro. That's why I stopped talking to young people. What's the point of talking to a fucking a wall? Let them go out there and crash out. That's why I stopped helping people at the gym, giving people advice. For what? One, you're going to do what you want to do. Two, you ain't going to take the advice. How come people don't attend college always say, I did attend college, so yeah. 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 That's why I'm telling you not to do it. Unless you're going in for something that you know what you're going in for, that's going to be good and make some money, that's it. That's it. If you going in there with a plan, you know what you want to do, and you got a good degree, whether it's a doctor, whether it's whatever, computer science, I don't know anything, I don't know. Do it. When you don't know what you want to do and your heart ain't in it, don't do it. Yeah, private universities are always good, private or prestigious or both. I had an opportunity to go to Cornell as well too. A bunch of schools. I don't think my heart was in it though. I'm not a pillar, no. Don't care shit about your red, purple, blue pill. Don't care. HBCU did me dirty too. Yup. Did me dirty as hell. My counselor tried to tell me not to go. I did it anyway. I ain't British. Yeah, wow. You gotta go, brother. I still support. I don't. Fuck them HBCUs. Yeah, I said it. I'm salty though. He said your boy get you traded, then you go to school park. Yeah, get your trade. Yep. I mess with some CNC mills and lathes a little bit. Yeah, trade is the way to go for sure. Brick masons, they need a bunch of them. Mexicans cleaning up brick mason. But it all depends. You can get compute cybersecurity is good. They got little courses. Technical trades like coding. So yeah. So don't go to college so we can be bitterless and spouseless. You're gonna be spouseless regardless. You're gonna be bitter and spouseless regardless. That don't matter. That shit don't matter. Y'all gonna be bitter and spouseless regardless. If you don't have the right mentality, it don't matter college or no college. You're gonna be in debt. You're gonna be bitter. You're gonna be spouseless. Women got married as a retirement plan, so that don't even matter. Your husband don't care shit about your degree. I'm telling you, he don't. Because how's that gonna help him? You gonna still expect him to pay the majority of the bills. You still gonna work him like a fucking camel. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, good. Like, y'all women really don't listen to dudes. If y'all listen, y'all have a man. You ain't gotta be the best looking one either. It's a bunch of ugly women with dudes. Y'all, but how she get with him? She listened. She did what he said do. Y'all come in these relationships with unrealistic expectations. That's just being real. You're absolutely right. I really want to learn my lesson when I tried to help. I don't know what that means. Trump in here. You're a dropout loser. Yeah, I'm a loser. That's cool. You don't know me. You don't support college. I didn't say I don't support college. I said I don't care about your fucking degree. I don't care about you, Keisha, getting a degree. Told my friend to check in at a HBCU, and my friend got robbed. Oh yeah, a bunch of them niggas was getting robbed. Yeah, I was living in Montgomery. They was getting robbed left and right. Hell yeah. I just know how to move. What happened to you? I don't want no wife. Fuck, I want a wife for. What I want to be getting divorced for. If it happens, it happens. It have to be the right woman. But no, I'm good. Fuck, I need a wife for when I could just have a rotation. You know what I'm saying? Why would I need a wife? You don't have a husband. A man don't necessarily want a wife. And niggas like, I want to get married. Like, men don't think like that. Like, I want to get married. Fuck, I want to get married for and give it. What Jay-Z say? So I look like giving a bitch half my trap, like she wrote half my raps. That's crazy. Like, women really be thinking, like, when they talk about the marriage, but men or black men are not married at this. We marry higher than y'all. Well, why would you want to get married as a man? Especially why would you want to get married? Like, literally, what's the point? As soon as you get married, women just pull the bait and switch on you and stop giving you punani, start acting different. The only way I can get married if a woman want me more than I want her. On a consistent basis. If a woman ever withhold punani or stuff, I'm good. Like, nah. Like, why would I want to be a willing participant, you know what I'm saying, where I'm at the mercy of a woman? Especially without a prenup. Okay, I'm at her mercy. So if I cheat, and she can divorce. If she cheats, she can divorce me. If she just feel like one day she want to wake up and leave, she can divorce me with no penalty. That just don't make no sense. We judge women by their attitude, not degrees. Attitude, personality, you know what I'm saying? Chemistry, femininity, you know what I'm saying? So submissiveness. That's it. If you can like knock it, if you can have a really good personality, be a good person, you nurturing, loving, good mother. You know what I'm saying? That go a long way. I'm willing to overlook some attractive issues. Then you loyal. I ain't gotta worry about catching shit like that. That is cool. That's the biggest thing with me, like loyalty, chemistry. We got chemistry, connection, personality. Can we just lay up all day and vibe and just not get tired of each other? Like you got to be a best friend. A woman got to knock off a lot of boxes, bro. And a lot of them is don't now got nothing to do sexually at all. A woman got to knock off a lot of boxes, bro. A lot of boxes. Not a lot of boxes, just like that chemistry and that loyal and trustworthy. But we do life together as a team. Ain't no team, bro. And today ain't no team. Ain't no team. You don't hear me tell me like, bro, like it's Thursday, baby. And I just took my hat off, and I got here though. I just took my hat off and just got out of the workout and just got off work and cooked and went to the grocery store and walked my dog. What you do today, Keisha? Eat a honey bun? And I'm definitely not 300 pounds, Keisha. I guess you don't follow me on Instagram, Keisha. You closer to 300 than I am. Oh man, that's crazy. He said, remind yourself, women will come and go and don't fall into a relationship because they want to do it because you want to. Yep, facts. Not getting married was the best decision of my life, Mr. Sharp. Keisha can't get married. She don't have nobody to get married. So you would never marry, never. No, what I want to be married for? Like, think about that for as a man. Why do you want to be married? It had to be right. It had to be right. It had to be right, bro. We don't think like y'all. Y'all marry for resources. Y'all don't have no resources to marry for. They want a male feminist until life or death. Yup. He said, I'm never getting married, even if she wants more, because their emotions flip on a dime. And once you flip, they take in half. Any business would say, that's a horrible deal. What do you think about having multiple wives? That's on you. I mean, if it worked for you, I don't want to deal with two women. Why do you think most women want men for money and most men are broke? Most men are not broke. That's not a fuck. The niggas you deal with is broke. That's who you deal with. That's who you deal with. That's who you deal with. You telling yourself the dudes you deal with is broke. Most women, they marry for resources. Even when they do prearranged marriages, when the father was leading the household, they married for resources. Marriage is a business deal. Women, they'll mess with a bum because the sex is good, but they marry the safe provider guy. That's it. Y'all marry for retirement. That's y'all retirement fund. And that's cool. That's just who y'all are. That's just who you are. Man, we talk about that. It's benefits. Don't give up on. Ain't no benefits. Other than tax breaks, ain't no benefits. You even in a relationship, even in a marriage, you don't even get clean pussy no more. Come on, man. You don't even get loyalty. I know homeboys that can clap more wives' cheeks than anything. I don't play them games. I know the wives are the easiest ones to get. Divorced baby mamas, wives. I ain't even say single baby mamas. Baby mamas, wives. You know what I'm saying? Don't delete her comment. She said she went to work 9 to 5. Did you go to the gym, Keisha? Did you go to the gym, Keisha? Keisha, did you go to the gym? That's what I want to know. I'll do another show. Send me your email or DM me on Instagram. Links in the link tree. Me and Keisha do a show. Watch all the women don't check boxes, spread their toxicity to be hard. They don't want to check all the boxes. As long as a nigga got hair and keep his nails clean, women will come say he looks good. He said Musha said actually two people married, they become one soul. So if you cheat, you because you are the adulteress and vice versa. Man, God law. Ain't no God in marriage. His brother Coach Greg Adams say. Ain't no God in marriage. He said they like these bums, and when they gotta live a bum lifestyle, they want to take it out on men for their decisions. Yup. When is Trump agenda for black people? He don't need an agenda for black people. For what? Last time he did something for niggas. Obama and Joe Biden ain't do shit for black people. I'll take a track record over an agenda. Marriage laws in America is designed to destroy men. Yup. Child support. Said, what's Trump plan? I already said it. I said what I said. I think I read that twice. Left on Keisha go for a jaw. Yeah, backwards. Get on your tippy toes. Backwards. They in here. How do these black women find these channels, bro? Like what made you click on my channel? That's crazy. Who hurt you? Nobody hurt me. That's hilarious. They was who hurt you? Who hurt you? Nobody. I'm living life on my own accord. I do what I want to do. What's the point of getting married when most people are cheating and lying? Like I said, you don't even get clean vagina no more. What's up, brother? I can't see her. Yeah, somebody blocked it. You probably never. I have. There you go. Fondor waiting on Zim so they could push 3 for a fight. Trump ain't doing shit for me. I don't know about y'all. Not a Democrat. What you mean he ain't do shit for you? What did the Democrats do for you? Answer that question. What did the Democrats do for you for all these years? That's what I want to know. Because when you look in the economy under Trump, I will say I can afford groceries. I will say that. He did give niggas some money during the pandemic, during the pandemic. He did. He did. He tried to do something for black people. He listened to black people. He's willing to listen to Ice Cube's contract for Black America. So that's all I'm saying. Kamala, they said, Joe Biden and Kamala said, Ice Cube, get out of here. He said this wasn't for black people though. Don't matter. My pockets was good. Kamala said, I'm not doing nothing for niggas. That's what she said. I'm worried about the economy and policies. Am I against abortions? You do what you want to do with your body. I don't really care. I don't care no more. Do what you want to do. Most black people wasn't even planned. Births wasn't even planned. How about more than bras get a job instead? Because we read economic news, a lot of these women broke with no motion, but quick to speak on the man finances. We get a lot of money off the books too as men. We hustlers. We got no other choice. How about her turn around and do some child support reform? How about that for all men? Child support reform. Marriage laws. Redo marriage laws. He said he mean Trump never gave my house and gave me $50K. Stay single like me. Enjoy life. No sex is safer. And he might be on to something, Vita Ever. You might be right. But shit, not having sex also has, bad health effects too. For your prostate, but I don't blame you, bro. Trump don't invest his money to black colleges than any president ever. Yeah, you got it. I make $1,800 a week on the tax law and make sure everybody's not suffering. Are we going to forget that he bailed out Kodak Black, helped Mike Tyson when he was going through it? Got out Kwame Kilpatrick too. Let me get out of here, man. I gotta eat, man. Appreciate y'all. He said, y'all see Steve. Oh, yep. Hey, you already know I got the video queued up for tomorrow, Javier. 18-minute video queued up for tomorrow. Yes, sir. He said, I'll take a track record over agenda, CJ. Absolutely. Yeah, but that was bars. I forgot I said that. Actually, I'll take a track record over agenda. I'll take the known over the unknown. Machiavelli, I never seen a brother fight. I left the rainbow folks, Mr. Foreigners. Yeah, I'll take a track record over the agenda. I don't, man. But y'all do what y'all want to do. I ain't mad at y'all. Regardless, hopefully Keisha taking her job. I wish you didn't block her, though. What was Keisha out here taking her job? Let me see if I can unblock Keisha. This nigga down here snoring and shit. She down here snoring. He down here snoring. He getting old and shit. I can't even find that comment no more. But she out of there. It don't matter. Pistons ball. Yeah, still one of the league. The NBA start next Tuesday. So you pro Trump? I wasn't. Not till Obama condemned me. Not could Obama talk to me like I'm a $2 hoe. Man, I got the window open because I was cooking. It's cold in the bitch in here. This nigga down here sleep like a motherfucker. But let me get in the shower, man. Appreciate y'all brothers and sisters for checking in. Obama set money aside, set money to the side. Obama ain't do nothing. He said he learned to be a black man from a book. Hit the link tree. Find me everywhere. Patreon, Facebook, the whole nine. Peace.